Yo, Mike Checker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. DEZ at KOTP signing in. One for the moshers, one for the crossover heads. One for the hardcore kids too, this one. Municipal Waste, this is their first record, their first LP, should I say, entitled Waste Them All. I've seen Municipal Waste live. Very good live band. In my opinion, a very consistent band as well. Alright. I listened to so much of The Art of Partying back in the day. That style of riffing, as far as thrash metal goes, doesn't necessarily impress me too much. I'm not too... Because there's a lot of single line picking and stuff, and verging on a little bit of cheesiness sometimes with the elements they implement within the guitar playing. I am a guitarist first and foremost, so it's what I pay attention to a lot, especially when it comes to thrash metal music and so forth. But on this record in particular, I think we go back to basics, a little bit of power chord action. I have a very vague knowledge of this band, and what little I have heard of this band was beyond a decade ago. If Art Partying was out back then, like a decade back, I'm sure at this point, maybe say 7 years, 7-8 years back or something like that, you know what I mean? So I listened to them since, to be honest with you. Seen them live, good live act, and that's all I'm gonna say. If I get a few views on these videos, just for you Municipal Waste fans, I will continue on through the discography. From what I've found, they've got 7 studio records since 2001, so quite consistent and surely jam-packed full of good stuff. Alright, so without further ado, you're listening to D at KOTP TV. This first one's entitled The Executioner. It's an intro track. A lot of these songs are very short, so I'm probably going to be running a couple of songs into each other per video, okay? I'm sure that's no problem to you lot, as opposed to the whole one song per video setup. If I have a lot to say in a particular video, I might cut it off. Who knows? Access all my full album listens via the link in the description below. Thank you to all those who have met me over there at this point already. I do love you lots, alright? This one's entitled The Executioner. If I can find the right button, I'll get this on. Let's go. So I'm going to go into this with a little bit of a controversial one, people, and I say this because you'll be able to see, what route I choose throughout this record. I do like a good thrash metal riff, I do like a good headbanger, and I do like a little bit of hardcore influence where I may find it alright. But the one thing I've always not necessarily got along with this band over is the like them licks, them single picked like major key guitar licks. I've never been fond over their usage of that, but that's really like really gives them a different sound instead of the thrash metal. You know what I mean? Just thrash 101. It really helps them stand out. You know a Muni Waste riff when you hear it, so I got to rate them for that. But I think it's a love it or hate it thing. Let's keep it moving. Little whammy abuse at the end. This one's called Sweet Attack, people. Let's keep it moving. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Blazing, people. So, yeah, I need some help from the Thrashers, yeah? I'm not too versed on the band DRI, alright? Dirty Rotten Imbeciles. That fast bit, that sort of stuff, is that taken from the DRI textbook? And of course, like, it's hardcore, isn't it? It's punk rock music, but I think someone's downstairs. The record Dealing With It by DRI. I've heard so much of that record years back. And those the vibes I feel harnessed within Municipal Waste at this early level. Obviously not the chugging and the, you know, the side to side mosh and the gang chants and that, unless I'm missing out on something. But let me know, because I want to get into DRI, people. I don't think I'll do the Dealing With It record because, like, it's going to be awkward to break it up due to the shortness of the tunes and how much is going on. But I might get into the latter DRI where we get into a little bit more thrash, you know what I mean? Let's keep it moving. We've got Mutants of War coming up next, alright, people? Quite zany, quite kooky.